why I believe in miracles. Grandma's porch, a place to relax, a place to enjoy. Come visit Grandma's porch. I believe in miracles. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. You know, I believe in miracles. I grew up believing in miracles. I believe that miracles are those things that God does that we cannot do ourselves. And so I believe in those. I've seen them happen in my own life in so many different ways and in countless ways, from smaller miracles to great, big, huge miracles. I've had some major miracles in my life, and often they have come through situations where I was frustrated and I didn't understand what was really going on, and I would say, God, why are you letting me go through this, only to find out that there was a miracle attached to it at the end of the line. And so I have seen so many miracles, and sometimes we don't understand God's timing, and sometimes we don't understand the way God works and the way he does things, and yet often on the other side of those things that we don't understand is a miracle. And I believe that in life we are meant to do everything that we can do to solve a problem or to create a dream or whatever it is that we want. But some things just don't connect. They don't connect on our own. And we need a divine hand to connect it for us. And so I believe that sometimes when we do the very, very best that we can, and then we turn it over to God, knowing that we did the very best that we could, often that's when God will step in and put the dots together or connect everything together for us. And that's what I call a miracle. You know, a smaller miracle in my life, but it had a great big impact upon my life was, and this is one of just many, many miracles in my life, but I was probably about 19 years old, and I wanted to go to nursing school, and I was new to California. I'd been living in California, and I had just left to college and moved out west, and I didn't have the money to go to nursing school. And so I went to this nursing school, long story short, called Divine Connections. This lady I had met on a park bench at a college that I was taking a course at. She said, well, why don't you go to nurse's aid training? And I thought, okay, I could do that because I was looking for a job. So I really never saw her again, but she was a divine connection because she gave me a divine idea. And so the next day I called around and I couldn't find any nurse's aid schools. So I ended up going to a nurse's school and applying, and a nursing school. And I took all the testing and everything, and it was pretty expensive at the time, and I couldn't afford to go, so I just never went back. And I remember sitting on my bedroom floor, and I said, God, if you want me to go to nursing school, it's going to be up to you to make it happen. I've taken it as far as I can go. So I turned it over to God. I put it out of my mind. My mom was visiting me, and I went down to Newport Beach to look for a restaurant job. And no one would hire me because I wasn't 21 yet, and most places served alcohol. And so I came back empty-handed, no job. When I walked in the door, my mom said, guess what? The nursing school called, and they want you to come back. I said, well, we don't have the money for it. She said, but the nursing instructor said they'll get you on a program, and this is back in the 70s, that will pay for all your books, all your expenses, and your living expenses. And so a miracle happened. I turned it over to God after doing the very best I could, and I ended up in nursing school. So that is one of the many miracles that I've had in my life. I believe that we are meant to do the very, very best we can. the very best we can, and stay on top of that very best we can. And yet we have to turn it over to God, in my opinion. That's what I consider to be a miracle. So I believe in miracles because, well, several of the most amazing things that's happened in my life really came through miracles. And often if we listen to what we call our intuition, which I believe is just God talking to us, the Spirit talking to us, often we can feel things or sense things that we otherwise would not sense, and directions that we are meant to take and things that we are meant to do, to even sometimes when we don't fully understand them, in order to achieve the results that we want. Of course, you got to balance that with common sense and intelligence to make sure that what you're feeling is actually right and correct. And so, yes, I believe in divine connections, divine timing, divine miracles. I believe in God's hand in divine miracles. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye. Porch, a place to relax and a place to enjoy. Grandma's Porch.